What's stopping you from being who you want to be? Well, I've got a story for you, and hopefully that will answer it. Okay, it starts at the circuses in the olden times, and they used to have animals in the circus, and they used to have elephants. And when the people would go to see the circus, they would see outside would be all the elephants, and they weren't in big cages, and they weren't fenced in or anything. The only thing holding them elephants in place was a chain around their leg, and it was used to stake into the ground. Now you know how big elephants are with all of their muscles and how strong they are. Of course, an elephant could easily lift its leg out of the ground and walk away. Of course it could. If me or you were holding on to that elephant by a piece of string, do you think we'd be able to stop it, or do you think it would just go? It would just go. So everybody, when they came to see the circus, they wondered, why? Why is that huge elephant, that strong elephant, staying there? Why is it stuck just by that little piece of wood in the ground? How does that even work? I'm going to tell you. So when the elephants were little, when they were born, now obviously they were still bigger than our babies, they were still big, but they were smaller. So they weren't as strong as when they're grown up. So when they were smaller, they had the chain around their leg and it was attached to the stake in the ground. And when they were smaller, they thought, right, oh, I want to get out of here. So they would pull and they would pull their legs and try and break free from this chain to the ground. But when they were little, they weren't strong enough to do that. So they would try and try and try, and they would fall over, but they couldn't break free. And so they would try more, and they would keep on trying until one day, and it could have been a long time after trying, they just thought, well, I can't get free from this stake in the ground. It's stronger than me and I can't break free. So that's what they believed, and it was true at that time. They couldn't break free because they were small. And then the years would go by and the elephant would grow bigger and bigger. But obviously they didn't try any more to break free, even though they got so much more muscle now. So even when they grew to be a huge adult-sized elephant, and it would have been nothing for them just to walk away and they could have been free. But they didn't, because even though nothing was stopping them, they had all the muscle they needed, they were strong enough and they could do it now. The only reason they didn't do it is because they already thought that they couldn't do it. So they never thought to try again. And that is why they were stuck there. And it wasn't really to do with the stake in the ground or the chain at all. It was more because the elephant had already thought that it couldn't do it. Have you ever felt like that? Is there things that you want to do that you feel that you can't do? And does it ever feel like you've put yourself in your own prison, and it's because of your old limiting beliefs? Yeah, it can feel like that sometimes. And sometimes all it is that we're using the same beliefs that we had when we were children. And when we were children or when we were younger, those beliefs worked and they were right for then. But obviously we've grown, we've learnt new things, and we become new people. So it makes sense that we could look back at those old beliefs and change the ones that we don't use anymore. They're not useful. Maybe help ourselves with some more useful beliefs. Because there's so many things that you can do. There's so many things that you can achieve. If only you would let yourself know that you can. So if you just get out of your own way, let go of those old beliefs, there will be nothing stopping you at all, because I know that you can achieve great things and you can be who you want to be. See you next time. Bye.